Makumba has alluded to, we launch the days of appreciating and thanking our gallant men and women who are in the forefront. This is the COVID-19 forefront. As I said, this is a program by the Lions Club of Woodlands, and in our midst we have the Lion President, who is going to give us the opening speech and welcoming speech. Lion Kawe Kandeke, Lion's President.
Sure.
Good morning. Hello. The Senior Medical Superintendent, Dr. Tembo, the CEO of Guardian Reinsurance, Mr. Mberi, the Operations Manager from Guardian Insurance, Mr. Mkosha, the Senior Manager, Mobile Money from Zamtel, Mr. Masinga, the Marketing Manager from Zist Life, Ms. Chandra, presidents of other Lions clubs, fellow Lions, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lion Kawe, President of the Lions Club of Woodlands, a member of the International Association of Lions Clubs. January is the Hunger Awareness Month for Lions International, and this year the Lions Club of Woodlands decided to do it differently, given the COVID-19 environment we are in. In recognition and appreciation of the efforts of the 171 health workers here at the Levy Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital, the Lions Club of Woodlands decided to raise funds in order to feed our frontliners for 1 week. In fighting this pandemic, our foot soldiers, the nurses, the doctors, and other support staff have been in the forefront, taking care of our patients, and with the second wave of COVID-19, carrying out this function has not been easy given the surge in the numbers. Let us remember the people monitoring our patients, cleaning our facilities, providing the medical support and moral support needed by our families and patients. I want to take this moment to encourage our frontliners to keep up the good work. Ladies and gentlemen, providing lunch to our frontliners for 1 week is a way of showing our appreciation and recognizing their efforts and hard work. We are simply saying thank you. For many of us Lion members, the call to serve is strong. We are many, and through our actions, we are united in determination to affect change in the community that we live in. Our values to serve embody the mission of Lions Clubs International, which is to serve. To our sponsors, Zamtel, Zist Life, the Guardian Insurance Group, and the Big Tree brands, we would like to sincerely thank you for having such a caring and giving heart, because without your financial support for this event, it would not have been possible. We hope and trust that this partnership is the beginning of many such future engagements. To the management at the Levy Mwanawasa Medical University Hospital, we would like also to thank you for having given us the Lions Club of Woodlands the opportunity to serve the community in this manner, and which is in line with our motto, we serve. Not to forget also our partners, the press, who are going to make this occasion more visible for the efforts that both the Lions Clubs as well as the frontliners and the services that this is being provided. With those remarks, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you.
Thank you, President. We proceed with the recognition of our cooperating partners. We will be guided by the President again on how the presentation of the donations will be done. Madam President, we go upon now the cooperating partners.
Thank you, Director of Events. At this point in time, it is my honor and privilege to call upon our representative from Zamtel, Mr. Masinga.
Thank you very much, President. The Superintendent, Levy Mwanawasa Medical University, the Lions Club President, the Marketing Manager from Life, the Operations Manager from Guardian Insurance, health workers present here, Zamtel management and staff present here, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I simply say, all protocol observed. It gives me great joy to be here with you this morning and be part of this very noble occasion of giving back to our community, especially during this pandemic period. On behalf of Zamtel, I'm pleased to donate this check of 20,000 kwacha to the Lions Club of Woodlands towards sponsoring of meals for the frontline health workers at the Levy Mwanawasa COVID-19 Isolation Center. Distinguished invited guests, as an indigenous Zambian brand, we are making this donation because we believe it will go a long way in meeting the health and nutritional requirements of our hard-working frontline staff, frontline health workers, as they provide the much-needed care and support for the patients afflicted by this COVID-19. The funds provided by Zamtel today and other partners will also help motivate our workers who are at the front line of this battle against this COVID-19, which has been with us now from about last year, effectively beginning of 2020. Distinguished invited guests, this initiative would never have come at a better time, as we have clearly seen that our health systems are currently overstretched. As a nation, we recently crossed the grim number of 1,000 COVID-19 related deaths. A sad reminder that we should not drop our guard, but consistently work towards preventing new cases from continuing. As Zamtel, our core principle towards corporate social responsibility is healthcare, particularly maternal and child health. It is for this reason we have decided to make this donation to the healthcare sector. This gesture perfectly sits in our existing Memorandum of Understanding with the Ministry of Health, which governs our partnership, as demonstrated here today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Zambian government has set a very high target of improving the quality of healthcare being delivered by health institutions in this country. And we, as Zamtel, call for concerted efforts from all stakeholders, and we thank the current stakeholders that we have today, and we extend this clarion call to other stakeholders to come on board and assist the Zambian healthcare sector. We believe that the delivery of quality healthcare is a great task which cannot be achieved by the Ministry of Health alone, and this is why we are all gathered here to demonstrate that with more partners we can deliver more and support our frontline staff more with the resources that we have. We now openly encourage other stakeholders to partner in this cause to beef up support so that the healthcare is delivered to the best and efficient way possible to meet the needs of these patients that come to face this COVID-19 disease. May I now also take this opportunity to inform the public, everyone present here and those out there, that they too can jump onto this initiative by supporting our dedicated frontline staff through donating to the Lions Club of Woodlands. This can easily be done by easily transferring any amount to merchant code 69650 using the Zamtel mobile money account. So this is part of the package that we bring to this initiative as we partner with Lions Club of Woodlands by ensuring that citizens out there can donate from as little as 1/4 to as much as they can. So effectively, as long as you have a Zamtel mobile money account, you'll be able to give what you can and also help that we tend to the needs of our frontline healthcare. Indeed, it gives us pleasure as Zamtel to facilitate collections of these donations more efficiently through providing our robust system of the Zamtel mobile money platform. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, on behalf of Zamtel, I would like to thank the Lions Club of Woodlands for this initiative, which will indeed help in improving efficiency and efforts of operations for our frontline staff here at the Levy Mwanawasa Isolation Center. Thank you all and God bless.
Thank you, Mr. Mazinga.
Change the hip. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mazinga, for those remarks and, of course, encouraging words and also a clarion call to other stakeholders to jump on this initiative using the platform that has been provided by Zamtel. At this point in time, I will now call upon the representative from this slide, Madam Chandra.
Thank you very much. The Senior Medical Superintendent, Levy Mwanawasa Hospital, the President of the Lions Club of Woodlands and his executive, various corporates here present, members of the press, may I simply say, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mwangani Changwe and I'm here representing Zisk Life. Zisk Life is one of the leading providers of life assurance products operating under the IDC. Through the years, the company has been committed to securing the life assurance needs of Zambians through our diverse range of products that cut across a person's life cycle from birth through to retirement. Through the 53 years that the company has been in existence, we have never witnessed a pandemic such as COVID-19. The pandemic has affected all aspects of our lives as a nation and globally. We remember the many people we have lost during this period. Zisk Life has been partnering with the Ministry of Health in this fight against the pandemic, and today we are delighted to partner with the Lions Club of Woodlands and other cooperating partners in recognizing and appreciating the tireless efforts of our frontline workers. To our frontline workers, we are grateful for your sacrifice, and we hope that this little gesture will help. To appreciate you, to appreciate the tireless efforts that you have given to us and that you have shown. As Zisk Life, we stand with you and we commit our continued support to the fight against COVID-19. Thank you very much.
The president, Biniara.
those encouraging remarks. Our next presenter is Mr. Mary, who is the CEO for Guardian Reinsurance. Mr. Mary.
Thank you. With all protocol observed, a very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tatenda Mberi. I'm here representing Guardian Reinsurance Brokers. I'm here with a colleague of mine, Mr. Lions Mwanawasa from Guardian Insurance Brokers. We are specialist providers of reinsurance and insurance broking services with operations not only in Zambia but also within Southern Africa. We are here today to present a check amounting to 23,000 kwacha in partnership with the Lions Club of Woodlands. In partnership with the Lions Club of Woodlands. We believe that COVID-19 can only be beat when private sector institutions like ourselves partner with government, when we stand behind our COVID-19 frontline workers to ensure that they are always equipped, they have enough resources to keep protecting us. As we present this check today, it should be a reminder to our frontline workers who risk everything, who risk their lives to protect us, that they are not alone, that the private sector is with them, that the whole community is with them. Ladies and gentlemen, with these few remarks, allow me to end here. God bless you all. I thank you.
Thank you very much, our cooperating partners. After all is said and done, it is now time to hear from the recipients and represented by the Senior Medical Superintendent, Dr. Penyasi Tembo.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremonies, the President, Lions Club of Woodlands, Lion Club, Representative, Zamtel, Mr. Masinga, Ziski Life, Representative, Mr. Chandwe, Representative and CEO, Guardian Insurance, Mr. Davey, we are aware that Big Tree has also contributed to this donation. My fellow colleagues here at Levy Mwanawasa University Hospital, or should I say members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Levy Mwanawasa University Hospital, I feel honored and privileged today to receive the donations that have been brought here today by Lions Club of Woodlands in partnership with the companies that have been mentioned. About hardly 2 weeks ago, we did receive donations from a faith-based organization, and we thought we would talk about others who might get involved, and we did mention the fact that non-government organizations, corporate world, and even individuals could get involved too in the fight of this pandemic, because government cannot do this work alone. Today is gratifying to see Lions Club of Woodlands responding, of course together with the partners, to that call, and that's why we are here. This, we hope, will become a series, because we talked about caring of the carers. The pandemic has devastated all of us. A good number of us have been affected or infected somehow. And the people who attend to this go to a great extent in order to make our outcomes from the wards worthwhile and good. We are happy today that we are receiving this because of that recognition that there are fellow human beings who have responded because of the nature of their work. We cannot run away from this fact. We trained as healthcare workers, and we have to respond to this pandemic. To my colleagues, continue the good works. This is being noticed by many, and that's why we are receiving this assistance. I know the citizenry watches us very closely, and at times they point out some shortcomings from ourselves. Do not get discouraged. They are merely pointing out where we should improve. They are not bitter. They're just informing us that in such an area we've done very well. In another area we need to improve. So let's continue these good works that we have started. Mr. President, sir, we are hoping that after the 1 week, you find another episode of a few weeks to come back to us and donate. And we want to make this opportunity, or to take this opportunity, to call upon even others who might want to donate, not to shy away. They can go through the ministry, through the province, and indeed through maybe even the president. But remember us at Levy Mwanawasa University Hospital. It's not arguable. We are the biggest isolation center in the country. We started it, we are still at it, and we need that support. And that support may not be just in form of food hampers. We also have other areas of need, like PPEs, maybe buying some oxygen, and so on and so forth. So please continue supporting us and not tire until we have the last patient treated in the country. So once more, on behalf of Levy Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital, we want to thank Lions Club of Woodlands and the partners. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. That's a very encouraging last word. And we have the last person treated. That's very encouraging, sir. Now, President, I don't know, for accountability and just for our colleagues to capture, I don't know if you have the total amount somewhere, or I don't know, did I miss it? Did you mention the total amount that we so far received, so that it's captured somehow?
I hope I will be able to recall correctly, but the total amount that has been raised to from our operating partners came to 63,910, and this is just for a period of 1 week of launching the flyer. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We will have the presentation of the lunch packs. I think that will just be symbolic, considering that the people that we've invited are busy. Some of them are still working in our wards and theaters. But what is important is that their presence here has been appreciated, including our cooperative partners. I'm sure they all have busy schedules. So we will walk outside the foyer there. That's where we will have the symbolic presentation of the lunch pack. I will introduce the method that we are going to use outside. Thank you.